Welcome to Book Talks with Miss Kaylor. Today I'm joining you from my daughter's bedroom. We're going to look at one part that I have enjoyed looking in her library that's also found in our school library as well. They're called biographies. Now, biography is a written account of someone else's life written by someone else. The amazing thing with biographies is that you can learn about inventors, famous people, maybe even someone who's taking something and has improved it over time. Well, today I really just want to focus on 3 books that are amazing found in biographies. Biographies can be found in many different formats. Well, the 3 books we're going to look at today are some in graphic novels, picture books, and even an easy reader. So everybody can learn a new person today. Hi guys. Let's start our journey of learning some different biographies. Let's start with El Deafo. El Deafo, written by C.C. Bell. This book is a great graphic novel that starts the journey of a young girl. At the beginning of the book, and Cece, we find out that she has a disease called meningitis. Now, the meningitis caused her to lose all hearing. And because of losing all hearing, she had to adapt and learn how to live life using a phonic ear. Her parents enrolled her into a new school. And this is where things become interesting. For in this story, we see the struggles that she has with bullies. We have the struggle with learning who she is and how she is different from everyone else and how she's having to adapt to her surroundings. She creates a hero, maybe the hero that could be inside of you, the hero these guys over here are wanting us to fight for. The hero she calls El Deafo. She uses humor in a situation where many people wouldn't find it humorous. And so she has these situations that she uses her humor to work through problems. Cece, at this new school, is able to work with the teachers, but she also finds the teachers are not knowing all the information about how to really truly help her. There are some humorous points in the story where maybe the teacher might have left the phonic ear on while the teacher went to use the restroom. You'll have to find out that part in the story, which is hilarious, and I can't wait for you to hear about it. So you're going to have to read it and find it. Well, also in the story that you see lots of great illustrations, and you see how the book is depicting her as a little bunny. But we know it's her true story and how she became El Deafo, and she defied all odds to make sure that she overcome situations. Now, I would recommend this book for 3rd graders or higher, just because of the content and the length of the book and some of the vocabulary words found within the story. So a great book that you can pick up to learn about someone new and how we can accept other people, even though they may not be the same as we are. An excellent resource is to go and search up C.C. Bell. C.C. Bell points to lots of great books, and she gives a phenomenal interview on how dear the El Deafo is to her heart. This book is also a John Newbery honor book. Really great. So there's lots of great materials inside of it. So go check out El Deafo by C.C. Bell. You can check it out in our library. We have about 3 or 4 copies. The public library has a couple copies. So go check it out. You might even get to find it on the ebook. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on El Deafo. Hi guys. Let's continue our journey in finding out female biographies. Now the next book we're going to read about today is When Wilma Rudolph Played Basketball. It was written by Mark Weekland and illustrated by Daniel Duncan. This book is an excellent showing of how determination and strength can overcome difficult situations. Wilma Rudolph. You may be thinking, was she famous for basketball? Was she famous for that? Nope. Wilma Rudolph that we know was famous for being the U.S. Olympic star track team. At the beginning of the book, Mark Weekland gives us a small glimpse about who Wilma eventually became. This is the Wilma we know, but how did she get there? What in her life got her to that point? Was she always a great runner? Was she always able to take whatever she was doing and just do the best that she could? Well, that's a great story about finding this picture book and looking and digging deeper. We first find Wilma when she was first born. She was born with a disease called polio. Polio restricted her to the bed and limited her amount of walking and running. And so she, thinking, wow, she had a limited amount of walking or running, and she eventually became a U.S. track star. What great overcoming strategies throughout this book. We also see that Wilma's mother was determined, and I do believe that having that determination has helped Wilma throughout her life. We see her interacting with other students her age, wanting to say one day she will be able to run with them. One day she will be able to walk with them without the restriction of having different braces on her leg. What a great opportunity that Wilma has. Now, the part where she talks about when she is going to go play basketball, that is a great opportunity for you to check out the book and to find out more about how she played basketball. Now, this book is, of course, a picture book. It's found within our library. We have 2 copies available. There's also a couple copies found at the public library. Right now, unfortunately, there's not any ebook copies available. So we'll keep looking onto that and to keep you in tune with that as well. So please come to the library and come check out When Wilma Rudolph Played Basketball. It's written by Mark Weekland and illustrated by Daniel Duncan. I can't wait for you to find out how Wilma Rudolph became the amazing track star that she is today. Hi guys, we are going to finish up our biography series by looking at a book from The American Girl. This is The American Girl, a girl named Misty, the true story of Misty Copeland. This book is written by Kelly Starlings Lyons. American Girl doll books, they take an account of historical events, but they actually have a series of books that take real account of ladies that have made remarkable stands and that have done remarkable things in history. Well, this book is about Missy Copeland. Missy Copeland was the first African-American lady to be inducted into the American Ballerina Institute. So in this story, we follow Misty on her journey to become inducted into the Institute. We find her first seeing a ballerina on TV and how she fell in love with the whole act and the whole art of being a ballerina. We see her struggles when she's learning through knowing that she has to make a scholarship in order to be part of a ballerina. We see her having to decide, does she want to continue her art to be a ballerina or spend time with her family? We also see a great dedication of a coach that is there for her, wanting her to do her best. Man, such a great book to show determination and show no matter where you are in life, you can do your dreams. So we also find Misty within the story. She talks about how her struggles with just where she came from and how that's not going to define her. That's not going to make who she is and who she is determined to be. What a great relationship she has with her mom, and how she sees that her mom really wants her to do her dream, and how when she sees her picture up in lights, how it changes her whole demeanor. It's a great book for you just to look through and to think, this is what I need to be whatever I want to be in life. Now the book it looks like an easy reader, but when you're looking closer at the book, there's such great text features in there. I wanted to show you a couple. And there you see the beautiful illustrations of Misty, and on the side there's such rich vocabulary words. The words highlighted, so for the bold text words to use for text features. What a great thing. Also in the back of the book, the American Girl put real life pictures of Misty Copeland. So not only are you able to read her story, how she became to be, but you're also able to take a few minutes to look about what she looks like in real life. The book combines all of those elements. So I'm going to leave you on this quote from Misty Copeland. She says, "You can dream big, and it doesn't matter what you look like or where you come from." So I'm hoping that you take a step out and go dream big. Go check out the book, A Girl Named Misty, The True Story of Misty Copeland by Kelly Starlings Lyons. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the book talks about 3 remarkable women. You learned about El Defo. You learned about C.C. Bell. And you also learned about William Rudolph and When Wilma Rudolph Played Basketball by Mark Weekland. What a great book to think about. You also learned about Misty Copeland. You learned about Misty Copeland in American Girl, A Girl Named Misty. The True Story of Misty Copeland by Kelly Starling Lyons. All of these books and more books are amazing books to find about biographies. So, what are you waiting for? Go find your next biography, and I can't wait to hear all about it.